Can I wish my wife and daughter a happy Valentine's first? Make sure you put that in there. Been gone for like 8 days. Anyway, we just agreed to a deal with the Orlando Magic. We traded Terrence Ross and the lesser of the 2 first-round picks we have for Serge Ibaka. I think, first of all, with plenty of respect, I think I want to wish Terrence all the best. I saw that kid grow from the day we got the job here to where he is now. It's really remarkable, I think, to see where he's come, and I do believe the better of his basketball is ahead of him, and I thank him for all the great, good memories he gave us and plays, and actually became like a real professional and a big part of our ball club. So we wish Terrence like the best of luck. In terms of Serge, we're happy to have a player of this caliber. He's kind of looked for this kind of player for a while. I think he gives our team a good boost where we are right now, and we'll see what it brings us. So we welcome Serge. Hopefully he'll be here tomorrow, and we'll go from there.
Why did you think it was important to make to go try and get Serge, and what was your thinking regarding the timing?
Well, trades are hard to do, you know. Like he's a guy that we've always had an eye on, but obviously other teams do too, and Orlando had him for a while. So I think our team needed a boost, to be honest, and we were at that point where I think everybody knows it's not rocket science that was a missing link on our team, you know, at least to know Patrick has done a great job, you know, like, but I think we needed a couple guys in that position, you know, like a prime guy in that position, and he's one of the better power forwards in the league, and hopefully he fits in with us. I know the time frame is short, but that's why the trade deadline is now, and we can work from now till the playoffs. And also, I think with where we are as a team, honestly, I think our team, the coaches, where Kyle and DeMar are, our organization, fans, I think, you know, it's a good boost for us to have, you know, like, and see if he can bring us some good momentum, you know, like, and see where it takes us.
What does it say about what you think of where this team could go playoff-wise, even in this short time?
With these things, you never know how it fits on paper, you know, like, I'll be honest, that's why you think about it a lot, you know, but I think the basics are there for him, and we're coming off a good year. I think we've had a bad stretch, but I think so many things, I don't want to give excuses here, but every team goes through a bad stretch, and but I feel with this kind of a player, you know, like, it just we fill a hole and a gap that we've been missing, and so hopefully this gives us that jump that we need to have a power forward this caliber.
What do you see in Ibaka? What do you like best about him?
I think we can look at it both ways. You know, some people say parts of his game, you know, like have changed. You know, he's become a really good shooter, I think. But I've known this guy for years. You know, he's a hell of a competitor. He brings playoff experience. He's played in the NBA Finals before. I think everybody knows who Serge is. He's a warrior, you know, and I think every time he steps on the court, he competes. He'll give us good rim protection. He's a good defender, and he I think he can play multiple positions too, which will help us.
The recent comment from Damar saying that any help would be needed, and from Kyle saying that a change is needed, was that a factor at all in making a move?
No, they almost hurt me like when I'm negotiating, but that's fine. Like it's our job. We gotta, but it's we don't sit on our butts and not do anything. Like we see what's going on, but we're trying to play the game too, and it's not because they make comments that right away we go and do a deal. I wish it was that easy, So, but. No, we feel their frustrations too, sometimes, and now, hey, we got a player I think that they'll be appreciative of, and we work from there. We work hard now, but no, not at all. It's not because of that. I think when you lose a few games like we have, there's going to be frustrations from everywhere, and I think that's what you've seen in the last couple of days. But I know our guys. I trust Kyle, Damar, Coach. These guys are going to bring it together, and with the help of Serge now and all our players, we go fight that war that is coming, and it starts tonight, I guess, and till the end of the season.
Have you thought as far as the off season, and you've added a really good player who is a pending free agent, you've allowed yourself to think what that might mean come July 1st?
I think after the trade deadline, I'll start to think more of that. For now, I think we gotta tackle the trade deadline and tackle some of what our team needs, like a boost that our team needs, and not necessarily like a player, but every encouragement they need from us. But in terms of the summer, I think, hey, we'll cross that bridge when it comes. I think we're happy to have the rights of these players, and we'll see how we perform, and we'll go from there.
Have you had a chance to communicate to Serge, or obviously I'm sure with Andy, his agent, about his general feeling about coming to Toronto and the possibility of him maybe being here on a longer term basis?
I've spoken to Andy. I haven't spoken to Serge yet. I'm excited to speak to him. I have had a long relationship with Serge, so I'm excited to speak to him. I haven't spoken to him. I think he's running around trying to jump on a plane tonight to come over here. But Andy told me he's excited, and I'll get to see him tomorrow and speak to him tonight at some point.
If everything clears with the pending physical, is there a possibility we see him tomorrow night in the lineup?
I'm not sure. I don't know. That's going to be a goal for us, but I don't know if it will work out that way. There's so many things that have to be done between now and then. So we'll see how that works. We're not. We'll see how that works.
Are you hoping to make any more moves before the deadline, or are you happy where you are now?
So as I told you, I still have a phone, so hey, we'll see what happens. As long as we still have a phone, then we'll see what goes on.
Masai, you said you've known him for quite a long time. Do you remember when you met him, and just a little bit about that and how long you've known him?
I coached the Nigerian junior national team in the African Junior Championships in South Africa. I don't know if it was I can't remember, 2006 or something like that. And we beat Serge's team in the semifinals. So I'll remind him about that when he comes. But that was the first time I set my eyes on him. He had 20 points and 20 rebounds. I'll never forget. I was like, how can a guy have 20 rebounds? They're playing, like that level basketball. But he did. That was the first time. And with Basketball Without Borders and all this stuff we've over the years, He's been a friend. He's a great kid, and always admired him as a person and a basketball player. And I'm glad to bring somebody like that into our culture and our basketball team.
Did he help you with Giants of Africa too, or just Basketball Without Borders?
Basketball without borders.